Brownies on Avenue A. This is the live music Faucet holiday extravaganza, and the performers here this evening are too numerous to mention. You're listening to WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey. My name's Nick, and the bevy of folk in this room is bewildering and will continue to bewilder me for the remaining 2 hours of tonight's program. Tonight we have Triple A, Chris Cunningham and Michelle Kinney, Dorothy Scott, Cattell Koenig, Lawrence Fishberg, Leanne Smith, Amy Allison and the Maudlins, Joe Flood, Breakfast George will be calling in from England, Lonesome Bob and Laura Cantrell, Emily Spray, Fast Freddy, Michael McMahon, Amy Rigby, The Murmurs, dozens and dozens more, which, oops, my list is on fire, burning up here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Radioland. Can you all hear me out in Radioland? If you can, please flash your headlights on Avenue A, knock on the door, and just come on down. We're at 139 Avenue A. Brownies, there's no cover. You're more than welcome to attend this live radio broadcast. And now, without much further ado, although maybe there'll be a small amount of further ado. No, not really. No more further ado.
No more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you, happily and without hesitation, Amy Allison and the Maudlins.
Bartender Saint Nick, he knows what I like. The bartender Saint Nick, he knows what I Didn't write him a letter, didn't ask for a bite. Just 12 shots of bourbon lined up on the bar. He's got all my money and the keys to my car. From the first day of Christmas right up to the last, I'll be asking Saint Nicholas to fill up my glass. I'll be drinking through Christmas, so please come on down. We'll ask old Saint Nicholas for another round. Can't say that I'm jolly or full of good cheer. I'm full of cheap whiskey, bad bourbon, and beer. Outside it's snowing, the kids are in bed, but the sugar plum fairies are here in my head. we'll ask old St. Nicholas for another round.
Amy Allison and the Maudlins. Amy? Amy?
Yeah.
Is that a special original Christmas song?
Yeah.
When did you write that?
A week ago,
A week ago?
when I had a migraine in the middle of the night. Thought I gotta get a Christmas song together.
Boy, I'll say. That's why we do these radio shows, is to just put our friends on the spot.
Yeah, right. Give us the agony. Anyway, okay.
Let's hear it for Amy Allison.
Sorry about the opening.
Oh, no, the opening was beautiful. Live radio. Let's hear it for Amy Allison and the Maudlins. Next up on this bevy of stars list, I see Mr. Lawrence Fishburne, who was our guest here last Christmas. He'll be accompanied by James Brawley. And Lawrence is Lawrence,
Yeah?
what happened to your keyboard? I've never ever seen you without a keyboard.
Nick, this is something new. This is something absolutely different for the Christmas holidays.
Have
In
you
fact,
turned over a new leaf, or?
no, we've turned over a brand new song. In fact, this is really all about Santa on the grassy knoll. In fact, you just might say this is a seasonal hit.
It is a seasonal hit. You've probably had a lot of requests for this one, haven't you?
Numerous, but I can't mention who actually asked me to
Okay,
do that.
please don't, because that might embarrass me.
Just might.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song was performed here on this Christmas bash here at Brownies last year, and frankly, it blew me away.
Did it? Oh, I get it. I blew you away. Seasonal hit. It's close.
What's the title of this song?
This is called I Saw Santa Near the Grassy Knoll.
Lawrence Fishburne, accompanied by James Brawley, ladies and gentlemen.
Volume, please. Am I plugged in?
I saw Santa near the grassy knoll quite a while ago. He shot once, he shot twice. It was not so nice. And when he was through, he put his gun into his sack of toys and flew far away in his sleigh, and to this very day Santa says it isn't true. Santa says that Oswald did it too. Will you trust? I guess it's really up to you. I do swear I saw Santa near the grassy knoll quite a while ago. He would sing nose reindeer, he was singing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lawrence Fishburne and James Brawley. Let's hear it for topical Christmas songs. I believe you, Lawrence, and I believe in you.
Nick, I always believed in you up to a certain point.
Oh, great. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of Radioland, I think there's someone on the line.
Hello, hello?
George, are you there?
Nick,
Can you hear me?
Yuletide greetings.
Yuletide greetings to Breakfast George, calling from the southwest of sunny England. Is it sunny
so
there?
sunny, but-
Not so sunny.
Otherwise correct.
Greetings, George.
How are you?
Well, I want to welcome you back to the airwaves and to Avenue A. We're all seated here in Brownies. Many of your pals are here with us. And I wonder if you have a song for us this Christmas. Last Christmas, your song was, I must say, one of the hits of the evening.
Hi, George.
Hey, that was...
Huh?
Everyone's popping into the microphones. Last year
Pop,
we
pop,
had
pop.
last year we had a combo. Are you there? Last year we had a combo on the stage to accompany.
Nick, you're disappearing.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm still
Okay.
here. Last year we had a combo to accompany you, but tonight you're flying solo.
All right.
Unless there's any instrumentalists in the room that would like to brave to accompany Breakfast George on the radio. Is there anyone here who'd like to accompany Breakfast George?
Well, I actually have a song I was thinking of singing, which doesn't have that much to do with Christmas,
Oh,
but
please do. Please
it's a
sing.
new song, so I thought maybe I'd sing it for you.
Sing whatever you've got. It's a pleasure to hear your voice. Oh,
All right.
Hey, wait. Joe Flood just flew into the room, and he may have a word to say to you.
All right.
Hey, what's happening, George? What are you playing, man?
You hear
Joe?
that? That's Joe Flood.
Hey, Joe.
I guess
I was going to sing a song called I'm a Husband Now, which reflects my new condition.
Do you need any pickers, or are you going to fly it alone?
I might just fly it alone. I mean, if anyone feels moved to join in, you know.
We'll keep that in mind.
And I guess I'll go ahead and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Breakfast George, or
Okay.
George Breakfast.
Here we go.
No more sad and lonely. No more hit and miss. No more wondering what to do or who to do it with. There's the staying out all night. Nevermore I vow. The papers are signed, the wife is mine, and I'm a husband now. Yes, I'm a husband now. Got me a wife, you see. We got married just the other day, my baby and me. Yes, I'm a husband now. Got a brand new family. I'm a man with a mission in perfect condition. I'm a husband now. Yeah, I've had lots of girlfriends. I have wagged my tail, running around like the hound and crawled home like a snail. Now I ain't going nowhere, no more fooling round. My sweet wife has changed my life, and I'm a husband now. Yes, I'm a husband now. got me a wife, you see. We got married just the other day, my baby and me. Yes, I'm a husband now, got a brand new family. I'm a man with a mission, perfect condition, with her permission, sweet disposition. I'm a husband now.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Breakfast.
Hello.
Thank you, George.
Well, thank you, Nick, and thank you for that tape that you sent me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's really a pleasure.
And I've just sent you a tape. I've just recorded a new album, and I sent you a copy of it. So.
Oh, that's a swell thing. Joe Flood is now on the stage, and I think he's got a brief message he wants to abuse the airwaves with.
Yeah, go
All right.
ahead and send those flyers, George. We'll get them out and tell people where they can get your tape, man.
Cool.
Send them along.
All right.
Thank you, Breakfast George. Let's hear it for the transatlantic telephone.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you, George.
Thank you very much, Nick. Bye for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a man who, when he played my wedding, he just wouldn't quit. and it was a good thing, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Flood.
How you doing? Getting a little positive feedback here already. This is actually a song I wrote with Neil Thomas, who's here but didn't bring an instrument. And we recorded it with George a couple years back. We did a little Christmas tape. Hello, I've come to sing a song for Christmas Day, but I got no sack upon my back, no reindeer or a sleigh. Maybe you've come empty-handed too, no gifts under the tree. But we all can sing together in perfect harmony. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, hark the herald angels sing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. I might not be a wise man with a crown or gifts to bear, I just brought my voice and a song that we all can share. The shepherds there on that night offered nothing but a song to keep the world in tune. So let's all sing along, oh little town of Bethlehem, hark the herald angels sing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, hark the herald angels sing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll make the rafters ring. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Flood of Mumbo Gumbo fame and the Window Shoppers and a myriad of other combos. I'd like to I'd like to introduce my illustrious cohort in crime here, Ms. Laura Cantrell, who is our stage manager this evening and often co-host of this program known as the Live Music Faucet. Laura, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, Nick.
Are you prepared to perform for
I'm
the
a little
masses?
taffed up for the performance tonight. Actually, I'm going direct.
Oh,
I
okay.
read
Well, you
into
are
two.
well,
I'm
you
into
are
two.
doing double duty.
I am, but
Oh, greetings. Let me give
this is Mark Lerner, everybody. Get enough mandolin. So I want the audience to brace itself. Soldier wrote a letter on a dark December day from a battlefield that he couldn't disclose to his parents far away. And he told them how he loved them and of all the things he missed, and how the army makes one last big push before it stops for Christmas. I'm sorry that I can't be there to put pine wreaths on the door, to place the holly all about, pick the tree up from the store, or to hide the mistletoe and trick some girl into a kiss. Please forgive me, I won't make it home this Christmas. And I find myself crying, ashamed to feel so all alone. Were the last words that he wrote before he sent his letter home. Parents heard the postman drop 2 letters in their box. One was from their son, full of such sweet thoughts, and the other written by some general, say their son was lost. He tried to save a drowning friend. He never made it across. You slowly take the tree down once its needles all turn brown, and the children in the neighborhood are all scared of your big dark house, where the Christmas lights still linger, never taken down or turned on. And in the middle, summer plastic manger still stands out on the lawn. And I find myself crying, ashamed to feel so all alone. Were the last words that he wrote before they shipped his body home. Thank you.
Ms. Laura Cantrell, accompanied by the old radio man himself, Mark Lerner. And now, without very much hesitation at all, I seem to see that there are a couple of people coming up on stage. Oh, you need to plug in there?
You bet.
Plug in there.
Plug in where?
Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Lonesome Bob is now plugging in to number 2 in preparation for this holiday broadcast. And accompanying, are you, Sid?
Nick?
Hi.
Nick?
Ladies and gentlemen, Lonesome Bob, Sid Straw.
I'd like to point out publicly, without further ado, that it is Lonesome Bob's birthday today. Anything you want to say about this song, Lonesome?
Yeah, could you hold the lyrics somewhere where I can see them? Okay, that's all I need to know.
Those in trials often betray those, causing the weary body to stray. But we shall walk beside the still waters, with the good shepherds leading the way. Those who have strayed were sought by the Master. He who once gave his life for the sheep, out on the mountain, still he is searching, bringing them in forever to keep. Going up home to live in green pastures, where we shall live and die nevermore. Even the Lord will be in that number, when we shall reach that heavenly shore.
We will not heed the voice of the stranger, for he would lead us on through despair. Following on with Jesus our Savior, we shall all reach that country so fair. Going up home to live in green pastures, where we shall live and die nevermore. Even the Lord will be in that number, when we shall reach that heavenly shore. Even the Lord will be in that number, when we shall reach that heavenly shore.
Ho, ho, ho!
Lonesome Bob, Sid Straw. Happy birthday, Bob. Happy birthday to you. I want to remind everyone out in Radio Land that we're broadcasting live from Brownies on Avenue A between 10th and 11th Street. And this is something which is quite a wonderful thing to do, to actually bring the radio studio to you here on the street. We broadcast every Sunday night at 6 o'clock, live music, going on 5 years now. So every once in a while we like to just celebrate and have some fun. Without further ado, I want to introduce someone that I've known for many, 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 many years, and someone who's been living in New York for a long time, but hasn't been singing out. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Spray.
Hi there. This is my attempt at writing a Christmas song. It doesn't sound much like a Christmas song, but I'll just give it a whirl. Christmas time is coming here. You can smell it in the air. Hear the bell, see the tree lighting up on the city street. Christmas time can make you feel so bad and make you want to run from everything you have. Make you want and want some more. Nothing that you get's gonna fill that hole. Christmas time is coming with a steady beat. Open up your advent calendar to see days go by like popping corn. Say it was the day that Jesus was born. Christmas time knocking at your door. You don't know what you're involved for. Don't go to church, you don't know about Christ. Still you've got a feeling. Christmas time is coming here. You can smell it in the air. Hear the bells, see the trees lighting up on the city street. Christmas time, got a feeling so... Oh. Okay. Christmas time beats right in with a big wide grin. The passing days make you want to run, but you don't know what you're running from. Christmas time knocking at your door, you don't know what you're involved for. Don't go to church, you're not sure about Christ. Still the season got you, you don't know why. Thank you.
Emily Spray, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, I want to introduce a man named Fast Freddie. Many of you don't know Fast Freddie, but if you've lived in Los Angeles over these past 10 years, I guarantee you would. Fast Freddie has recently moved to these parts and is making a welcome home here in New York City, accompanied by Michael Kempko. Hit it, boys!
Thank you, Nick. This composition's entitled, well, first I want to dedicate this to Frank Zappa. It's his birthday tomorrow. And this composition's entitled, Have a Malcolm Xmas. And all through the pad, not a hip cat was swinging, and that's nowhere, Dad. The stove was hung up in that stocking routine with hopes that the fat man might soon make the scene. What does a Muslim do in the wintertime? What do a Hindu do come December? Where are the holy rollers, the snake handlers, the voodoo priests, Onan enthusiasts? We demand a big tent holiday. Let's make Xmas mean something this year. St. Nick came down the chimney about 3:30, left all these pretty presents that you see before me. Merry Xmas, pretty baby. You sure been good to me. Well, I haven't had a drink this morning, but I'm all lit up just like a Christmas tree. Have a cool Yule, man, and later, like, dig.
Fast Freddy. Let's hear it for Fast Freddy and Michael Kempko. Yes, let's have a cool Yule. You know, Christmas, or I should say just this holiday season is upon us. And it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. What it means to me generally has very little to do with any sort of cultural thing besides the getting together and singing of people. It's one of the most joyous things I can imagine. And it's something that many people have done throughout the years. But in New York, sometimes it's hard to just get together with people and sing. It doesn't happen very often. I recommend highly in the wintertime to take a little time out and sing with your friends, no matter how stupid you may feel. A little Christmas message from WFMU. You're listening to WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey. We're broadcasting live from Brownies on Avenue A in Lower Manhattan, located at 139 Avenue A between 10th and 11th Street. We have a lot more to come in the next hour and a half. We have, well, I don't even want to go into it. You just have to either come on down, there's no cover, enjoy the show, or stay tuned, remain tuned to your radio set. Coming up in just another thing that's kind of wonderful, I asked a bunch of people to perform this evening, and this particular evening seems to have inspired a lot of original songs. And I think we're going to hear yet another original song by one of the finest songwriters hidden in the Lower East Side, one Mr. Michael McMahon. Michael McMahon was with the last roundup, and until just last month, I don't think anyone had seen him perform in public for many years. And here we've got him once again out in public. Michael McMahon appears to be accompanied by, let's see, his sister Amy Rigby, Jay Sherman Godfrey, and Will Rigby. An all-star combo. You know, another thing that these single song performances inspire is a lot of integration amongst musicians, people performing with people they don't generally do. Laura?
Yes, sir, Nick.
How we fixed?
I think we're fixed very well.
Yeah?
Very well fixed. How are you fixed?
I'm fine. I'm happy-go-lucky. We're just sort of milling around here. Do you have any news to report to our radio audience? No?
None at the moment, no.
Okay.
No late-breaking news.
Do you suppose we're almost ready, or are we
I
kicking
think-
up a little dust?
We're gonna do a little number about a little number.
A little number. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Michael McMahon.
Well, I'm sure everyone at some point in their life has written a letter to Santa Claus. Well, this year I wrote one. Dear Santa, I hurried upon my door to welcome all inside, but no one's come to visit 'cause my neighbors think I've died. I'd like to thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa, dear. I said, I'd like to thank you, Santa. Christmas comes but once a year.
The tree was hung with trimmings and Christmas lights with wire. It got twice as bright when the whole damn thing caught fire. I wanna thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa dear. I said I'd like to thank you, Santa, for making Christmas come but once a year.
Take it away, James.
Santa, that Christmas comes but one time a year.
A tie for Uncle Jack. They love them Christmas morning and next day they take them back. Thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
I'd like to thank you, Santa dear. I said I'd like to thank you, Santa. The Christmas comes but once a year. Every word of it is true. I sent it to that old North Pole, and it came back postage due. And so I'd like to thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
I'd like to thank you, Santa, dear.
Thank you, Santa.
I said I'd like to thank you, Santa. Christmas comes but once a year. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael McMahon, accompanied by Amy Rigby, J. Sherman Godfrey, and Will Rigby. Thank you, Santa. Oh, live radio is such an exhilarating experience. I hope you're all with me. You're either with me or against me. You're listening to WFMU Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey. We're here by the good graces of the Public Telephone Company.
Am I on?
You're on. Ladies and gentlemen, the combo, which was just on stage, is still on stage. However, the vocalist performing this next song is the illustrious Amy McMahon Rigby.
We wrap the presents, we trim the tree. We even fired that Yule log up on our TV. We tipped the sitter, the mailman too. But there is something that we both forgot to do. The mistletoe is musty, it hasn't had much use. Our loving couple's destiny is we went out of juice. Our season's greetings will be cold food until you lay some of that Christmas loving on me. We baked the cookies, we mailed the cards. We built the town of Bethlehem on our front yard. We lit the candles, sang silent nights. My Christmas stocking, it just ain't been hanging right. Before we go to sleep and dream about Santa Claus, there's one more gift to give and it's for a worthy cause. My Christmas pudding won't be so sweet until you lay some of that Christmas loving on me. That Christmas loving on me. Yeah. Out for all the kids to see. There's something you can give me under the Christmas tree. My hallelujahs are out of key until you lay some of that Christmas loving on me. That Christmas loving on me. Oh, lay your Christmas loving on me. Christmas loving on me. Well, lay that Xmas loving on me. Christmas loving on me. What to my wondering eyes should appear? You could even say it close. Thanks.
You're listening to WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey. My name's Nick. This is the Music Faucet, a weekly live music program brought to you for the past almost 5 years now here on Sunday evenings, now at 6 o'clock. And, hello. Every Sunday night we broadcast live, and sometimes we broadcast from a place like this, something small, comfortable, cozy, particularly in the middle of winter. This is the solstice. This is the time when the nights grow long, the days grow short, and people should be encouraged to get together indoors and sing their hearts out. Ladies and gentlemen, this winter solstice, 1992, I want to introduce to you the best Scrabble player in northern Brooklyn.
Don't forget my name, Nick.
I haven't forgotten your name, don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, Leanne Smith.
AKA Scrabbleina.
You said it.
Topper. The jingle bells are jingling. The streets are white with snow. The happy crowds are mingling, but there's no one that I know. Oh God, I'm not gonna do this. I'm sure that you'll forgive me if you've got to do. I guess I've got the Christmas blues. I've done my window shopping. There's not a store I've missed. But what's the use of stopping when there's no one on your list? Oh, you know the way I'm feeling when you love and you lose. I guess I got the Christmas blues. When somebody loves you, when somebody wants you, there's not a... Oh, my Lord. When somebody loves you, when somebody wants you, Christmas is a joy of joy. But friends, when you're lonely, live not lonely for little girl and little boy. May all your days be merry, your seasons full of cheer. But till it's January, I'll just go and disappear. Oh, Santa may have brought you some stars for your shoes. Santa only brought me the blues. Those brightly packaged tinsel covered Christmas blues. Oh, my Lord. Well, thank God my Scrabble score is much better.
Leanne Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Leanne, there's an encore out here. Leanne Smith has left the building. Leanne Smith. Angel Dean, ladies and gentlemen. Accompanied, well, actually, I'm sorry, AAA is the name of this compo, isn't it? You know, everyone seems to be coming up with something a little unusual. Either a combo of people who don't normally perform together, or... Our next guests this evening are AAA, featuring Angel Dean, Rob Meter, Pat Golden, and Allison Mork, and Jonathan Thomas. Is Jonathan up there?
Jonathan.
Hi, he's hiding. He's in hiding. Hey, you know, I just want to tell you folks up there on the stage, before you begin, we have time for a few more.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey.
Okay, Merry Christmas, or Xmas.
Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. The top of the way I had him pictured, Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. They thought I was fast asleep, they thought I was tucked in bed. Never thought that I'd come peeping, that I'd hear what was said. Santa put his arms around Mama, and Mama put her arms around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, well then I'm gonna tell on them. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him.
These radio shows are totally nerve-wracking.
I really blew it last year in an awesome way.
My apologies, Angel.
And I swore I'd strike back with that real Christmas spirit. Although I've been in a really horrible mood all season, as Jonathan can attest to. He has been also making it really difficult for me to get that Christmas feeling. Well, so
What
which
do you
one
do-
would y'all like to do?
What do you do about it, Angel?
I'm ashamed I start, saying ugly things and saying, well, how does one go about getting a divorce? I don't even know. I'm trapped. Why don't you go do some Christmas shopping for a change? Okay, that's how I've been handling it. Not very well. And, so which one would you prefer to do? Oh, come on. We could either do, let's do the rockin' around. When I count it? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the house with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Bye.
Sometimes I feel like mean old St. Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Triple A, a new combo in their debut performance. Let's hear it for Triple A. You're listening to the Music Faucet, coming to you live from Brownies in Lower Manhattan, Avenue A between 10th and 11th Street. You're welcome to come on down. We'll be here for yet a whole nother hour. We have a lot more surprises for you in store. Coming up in a matter of moments, pardon the phrase, Mr. Schnall. A matter of moments, we have Lonesome Bob once again, a reprise, so to speak. And this is sort of our birthday present to Lonesome Bob. I'm sorry. You got his. Lonesome Bob, before you begin, let the sound man, let Irene Trudell, our illustrious sound engineer, adjust the volume levels on your microphone.
Okay. Well, hi. Let's see. I'm going to do an old Loudon Wainwright song that has something to do with Christmas. Hey. Actually, this is sort of the other side of Christmas from the last song we did. That was the God and spiritual and and fulfilling thing, and this is what Christmas really is for me. Can I start now?
Please do.
Well, drinks before dinner and wine with dinner and after dinner drinks. Single entendre help me, Rhonda, look for my cufflinks. Come with me and you will see that it all will be alright. Rudolph the red-nosed wino is gonna guide my sleigh tonight. Sometimes when I drink too much, the next day I can't think. Sometimes when I drink too much, the next day I can't drink. Sometimes when I drink too much, I feel like throwing up. Sometimes when I drink too much, I cannot get it up. Drinks before dinner and wine with dinner and after dinner drinks. Single entendre help me, Rhonda, look for missing links. Come with me and you will see that it all will be alright. Rudolph the red-nosed wino is gonna guide my sleigh tonight. Now, that says pretty much what I want to say about Christmas, but not exactly. So I wrote a verse to go along with this, and this really says it. Well, it's Christmas Eve and all I see is lots of Christmas cheer. Scotch and vodka, rum, tequila, whiskey, gin, and beer. All I know is when I go home for the holidays, I intend to spend them in an alcoholic haze. Drinks before dinner and wine with dinner and after dinner drinks. Come on, everybody like a choir. Entendre help me, Rhonda, look for missing links. Come with me and you will see that it all will be alright. Rudolph the red-nosed wino is gonna guide my sleigh tonight. I said Rudolph the red-nosed wino is gonna guide my sleigh tonight.
Lonesome Bob.
Thanks.
They don't call him lonesome for anything. I mean, for nothing. Lonesome Bob, happy birthday. Ah, time slips by. Our next guest this evening, Chris Cunningham, Michelle Kinney, and Chris Kegler, performing for your listening pleasure. You folks prepared? Yeah, Michelle.
This is a song that was written in 1599. It's a traditional German folk song called Lo How a Rose E'er Blooming.
That's almost 400 years ago. I'm sorry, Michelle. Could you give me that title again, just for my own
Lo How a
education?
Rose E'er Blooming.
Where is this song from?
Cologne, it looks like. Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Cunningham, Michelle Kinney, and Chris Kegler. Michelle Kinney singing. And Michelle, what are you playing up there?
It's a harmonium.
A harmonium, a beautiful old instrument, almost as old as that song, presumably. Chris Cunningham on guitar, and Chris Kegler playing some sort of percussive device of unknown origin. We're broadcasting live from the watering hole known as Brownies. Brownies for decades was an after-hours bar that didn't open up until 6 a.m. That's where the name comes from. It opened at maybe 4 or 5 a.m. and continued on until the wee hours of the afternoon. I'd like to take this moment to briefly announce to the musicians performing here this evening that I deeply apologize for the hectic nature of radio production. Sometimes putting together one song is harder than a whole evening. Our next guest here this evening has been living in Ireland for the past few years. She hails from Breton and Wales. Her name is Catel Koenig. Please welcome Catel Koenig.
Hiya.
song about drinking. She's the Lorag, she's so my daughter. She's the Lorag, she's so mad. She's the Lorag, she's so my daughter. She's the Lorag, she's so mad. She's the Lorag, she's so mad. Black, chopina dollar, black, chopinad. She's so red, feet, put that dollar. She's so red, feet, put that. She's so red, feet, put that dollar. She's so red, feet, put that. She's so red, feet, put that. I got my head, feet, put carrot dollar. I got my head, feet, put carrot. La 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 la. Thank you. Calam et sans défaut is a French line from a poem, and it means what soul is without fault. Sunday morning on radio, I am hearing a man preaching fire and brimstone as he flips over his organ. Do you want to be saved? Do you want to be sold? In the big morning sky, Chevrolet under the oak. Seasons of castles, seasons of chateaux, seasons of castles. Calam est sans défaut. I once knew a man, his dog played the banjo. Tell me when to come, tell me when to go. I once knew a man, so young. When we know what we know, how and which, when, why are we wrong? Seasons of castles, seasons of chateaux, seasons of castles. Calam est sans défaut. Ship is gone, the shrubs flaming high as they die under the sun. Have you wailed in the dark? Have you walked the red barn? Have you sounded your steps as they stalk down the last yard? Seasons of castles, seasons of chateaux, seasons of castles. Calam est sans défaut. Preach a preach. Do you want to be in the warm fields of fall where the everyday awaits? I've laid out the table, washed the fruit in the sink, with the fox and the fool. I am cards reeling on the brink. Seasons of castles, seasons of chateaux, seasons of castles. Calam est sans Happy Hanukkah.
Cattell Koenig. Thank you, Cattell. Cattell, in Wales, how do they celebrate these winter holidays? Are there wonderful? Is there something you're missing this Christmas, this season? You don't have to answer this.
Well, there's a Welsh tradition called Plegain, which is in the Welsh-speaking areas, which is a really old medieval tradition. They go around the houses with somebody dressed as a white horse with sheet over their head, or sometimes it's sort of a doll, marionette with a white sheet and ribbons, multicolored ribbons, and they take it around to the houses and sing a special set of songs, and you're invited in and to drink. Seriously.
Should we try this here in New York?
It's sort of like trick or treat, but not for adults. But there's a special set of songs that go with it, very old songs.
Do you sing any of those?
I don't actually. I don't know any of them. No.
Is this your first Christmas in New York?
No, it's not.
Well, welcome once again to New York. Cattell Koenig. Radioland is full of all sorts of surprises, and no one was more surprised than I when Mark Lerner and Nancy Howe stepped up on the stage this evening.
No, we were more surprised.
Oh no, it was them who were more surprised. Accompanied by Artie Bagar. Is that how you pronounce your name? Am I close enough? Oh, your mic is not on. Give us 1 second here. Nancy, can you hear us? Can we hear you? No?
No? There we go.
All right.
There's a song called Cowgirl. Not really about Christmas, but just envision it happening Christmas Eve and the star in the east. There is snow in the song.
Riding through the prairie, I'm dreaming. You there by the firelight last evening. 3 more miles to go through this Texas snow. Dreaming of a boy I know. The Llano Estacado is singing, riding and a roping is bringing the home fires back to me. In your arms I'll be, your cowgirl of the rodeo. Sleeping with the saddle is like rocking in a cradle. Talking with the cattle is wishing upon a star. The prairie, I'm dreaming, riding and a roping is bringing miles to go through this Texas snow. I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm a dreaming. I'll be your cowgirl. Oh,
Nancy Howell, Mark Lerner, and Artie Big Air. Oh boy. You know, in Radioland you have to have all these things spelled out phonetically on paper. And did I apologize to all you musicians in the audience? I'd like to do it one more time for placing you in such a precarious position that you might all be performing a song which you haven't performed at least in a year, if not never, and in such a public manner as radio. But I truly hope that the joy of singing with a bunch of friends in a room such as this on Avenue A makes up for the precariousness. This is WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey. We're broadcasting live from Brownies. Let's hear it for Brownies for hosting this fine event. Another thing of the precarious nature of this program is that many of the performers who are scheduled may not have really known that they were scheduled. And as a result, I would like to introduce once again Amy Allison and the Maudlins. Amy Allison and the Maudlins. Let's hear you clapping out in Radio Land. Just take that radio dial and sort of wiggle it around between your fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, things have devolved into a Christmas. I just want to let you all know that I am celebrating more than Christmas. I'm celebrating the shortest day of the year, the beginning of the days getting longer, often referred to as the solstice. And I think that's the basis of many of the world's holidays, is around the natural holidays which this planet has all its own. So I celebrate the basic holiday of solstice today by singing and the like. And with specific regards to singing, I want to introduce once again J. Sherman Godfrey.
I'm going to sing, I'm going to do an instrumental.
I know, Jay.
It's okay, don't
you
worry
look
about
very
it.
good with that
I
mic
don't
in
need
your
it. I just need to talk about this song.
I like the way that mic is sort of hanging down in front of your face. It has that sort of Sun Studio look. Sorry, Jay. Ladies and gentlemen, J. Sherman
Just a little
Godfrey.
nervous. I'm going to play a Vince Guaraldi number from a Charlie Brown Christmas, if I can do it. George, you know, George is on the phone before George just became a new father, I believe. Is that true? Well, this is dedicated to his baby, whatever the name is, whatever sex it is. We're going to start.
J. Sherman Godfrey. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you once again, with very little further ado, Ms. Emily Spray.
Try this one more time. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Crowded streets, busy feet, hustled by him. Downtown shoppers, Christmas is nigh. There he sits all alone on the sidewalk, hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, much too busy. You're in a hurry, my, how time does fly. In the distance, the ringing of laughter, and in the midst of the laughter, we cry. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Thanks.
Emily Spray. I almost forgot I was hosting a radio program here for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Angel Dean.
Hi.
Hi, Angel.
Am I on?
You're
I'm
on.
not. It is hard to hear. It's a little hard to hear. Well, I'm going to do a song that my friend Amy McMahon Rigby wrote a long time ago. I guess when she was having an affair at Christmas time and wrote this song. No, I've always teased her about that, but she has a vivid imagination.
Say, hey, you're looking kind of down. How are you doing? Don't they know that holidays can be a poor girl's ruin? While they get together with their loved ones and relations, I'm sitting by the phone and cursing family obligations. Merry Christmas, dear, I guess you're where you ought to be. All I want this new year is to have you here with me. To your wife, I'd like to offer my congratulations. She's got you where she wants you, thanks to family obligation. Here's the present congratulations. She's got you where she wants you thanks to family obligation. Yeah, she's got you where she wants you thanks to family obligation.
Angel Dean performing Family Obligations, the Christmas Nugget written by Amy McMahon Rigby. And a nugget it is. Ladies and gentlemen, time swiftly rolls along. And I would like to introduce to you once again. Once again, you were here last Christmas, right?
Right.
Don't get her started, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Liz Winstead.
Thank you. Oh, my. There's a holiday ritual where I come from. I'm from Minnesota, which is that whole put the Christ back in Christmas thing. And it sort of transpires in my family. My mother is one of these women that doesn't communicate at all except for the first 25 months of December. And she starts out with this bizarre sort of decorating fervor where she gets the Santa Claus toilet seat cover out and the ho-ho toilet paper, and she goes ape shit, which I'm going to say on the radio because I didn't need to, but all over. And, but the thing she does most with this complete fervor is that she sets out the manger scene in our house. And she sets all the pieces out except for the baby Jesus. She hides the baby Jesus somewhere in our house. And at midnight, December 24th, begins the hunt for Jesus. And we dig apart my parents' house to find the baby Jesus. I am 31 years old, the youngest of 5 children. We claw and kick and scream to find the baby Jesus because we are all desperate to win the prize. Do you know what the prize is? You get to put the baby Jesus in the manger. That is the prize. And after the prize is there and the baby Jesus in the manger, what else do you do but pull out the baby Jesus birthday cake? It's the same cake every year. It's an angel food cake out of a plastic bag with Cool Whip frosting and M&Ms. I'm sure he's thrilled. Then my mother places 2,000 candles on the cake and lights them. And the entire family sings the happy birthday song to Jesus. Now, I don't care how religious you are, when you're standing around a store-bought angel food cake with preservatives and melted wax on it, and you're singing, "Happy birthday, dear Jesus," you can't help but crack up. And that is the all-important part of the eating where my mother will break out the wine, the special Christmas wine, the pink wine in a box with a spigot. And it's only special to her because she's the only one that ever drinks the wine out of the box. And it lasts all year. So she'll have that one glass of wine and become this accusatory sort of Matt Helms sort of woman. She forgets she's ever known any of us. And she has that glass of wine, she's swilling it, and she turns and looks at our family as if we're total strangers and says, "You know, someone's been rearranging the ornaments on my tree." "Really, Mom? Why don't you put your underwear on the inside of your clothes now? And please get the dog out of the oven. We're pretty sure he's not the devil." Happy holidays. Thank you.
Don't get her started. Liz Winstead. Liz, where are you performing next? Where do you perform in this burg?
Won't be performing here for a while. Oh, here? Oh.
Yeah.
Where will I be? I'll be at the West End Gate on Thursday nights up on 112th and Broadway.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a
there you
swinging
go.
comedy
It is
club.
a swinging comedy club.
Well, welcome to Avenue A.
Thank you, Nick. Always a pleasure.
Another surprise, ladies and gentlemen. This man, infamous fellow, was the publisher of the New York Rocker and was... Phil, give me a bio on Andy, quick. How can I introduce Andy Schwartz? I guess all I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Schwartz. Folk singer and all-around cool guy.
Nick, this being a totally impromptu performance, I was unable to prepare my holiday number, so I'm going to sing a song I learned this month. It's a very old song, but I just learned it this month. From Bob Dylan. Come and listen for a moment, lads, and hear me tell my tale. How across the sea from England's green I was condemned to sail. How the jury found me guilty, then said the judge, says he, for life, Jim Jones, I'm sending you across the stormy sea. But take a tip before you ship to join the Iron Gang. Don't get too gay in Botany Bay, or else you'll surely hang. Or else you'll surely hang, says he. And after that, Jim Jones, from high upon the gallows tree, the crows will pick your bones. Our ship was high upon the sea when pirates came along, but the soldiers on our convict ship were full 500 strong. Oh, they opened fire and somehow drove that pirate ship away, but I'd rather have joined that pirate ship than gone to Botany Bay. With the storms a-raging round us and the wind a-blowing gale, I'd rather have drowned in misery than gone to New South Wales. There's no time for mischief there, they say. Remember that, says they. Oh, they'll flog the fun right out of you down there in Botany Bay. Now it's day and night, the irons clang, and like poor galley slaves, we toil, and when we die, must fill dishonored graves. But if by and by I slip my chains, into the bush I'll go, and I'll join the brave bush rangers there, Jack Donahue and Co. And some dark night when everything is silent in the town, I'll shoot those tyrants one and all, I'll gun those floggers down. Oh, I'll give the law no little shock. Remember what I say, they will yet regret they sent Jim Jones in chains to Botany Bay. Hey, happy holiday and death to the oppressor.
Folk singer and cool guy Andy Schwartz. Coming up in a matter of seconds, without much further ado, Neil the Wheel and J. Sherman Godfrey will perform the Honky Tonk Christmas. We're coming up onto a close of tonight's performance, ladies and gentlemen. I want to mention a couple of things that Amy Allison and the Maudlins and AAA, two of the groups you heard here tonight, are performing later on this evening at Skep down on Broome Street, just off 6th Avenue. Michelle Kinney and Chris Cunningham will be performing along with some other people at Chenet, just on St. Mark's a little later on this evening. This coming Wednesday, Mumbo Gumbo will be playing their annual Christmas performance at Rodeo Bar Wednesday night. There are probably oodles and oodles of other announcements, but, well, there just isn't time. This is WFMU, Uppsala College, East Orange, New Jersey, and the Music Faucet Holiday Extravaganza and Solstice Squash. Neil the Wheel.
Merry Christmas.